Imagine a world where silk, spices, and stories travel thousands of miles, where bustling markets hum with the exchange of goods and ideas, and where cultures collide in a vibrant tapestry of human history. Welcome to the Silk Road, the ancient network of trade routes that connected the East and West, shaping the course of civilization itself. But the Silk Road was more than just a route for merchants. It was a lifeline for empires, a conduit for ideas, and a path paved with the dreams and ambitions of countless people. Today we'll embark on a journey through its history, so buckle up, because this is going to be an adventure like no other. Our story begins over 2,000 years ago in ancient China during the Han Dynasty. It was here that the secret of silk was guarded more closely than any treasure. Silk wasn't just a luxury, it was a symbol of power and prestige, and soon the demand for it reached far beyond China's borders. As Chinese emperors sought to expand their influence, they sent envoys westward, paving the way for trade with distant lands. The Silk Road wasn't a single road, but a network of routes that spanned deserts, mountains, and vast plains. These paths linked the mighty empires of Rome and Persia with the riches of the East. The Silk Road flourished, especially during the height of the Roman Empire and the Tang Dynasty in China. Imagine walking through the markets of Samarkand or Baghdad, filled with the aroma of exotic spices, the glitter of precious gems, and the chatter of traders speaking a dozen different languages. Silk wasn't the only thing on the move. Spices, gold, and precious stones traveled westward, while glassware, wool, and wine made their way east. But the most valuable exchange wasn't physical, it was intellectual. The Silk Road was a highway for ideas, with religions like Buddhism, Islam, and Christianity spreading along these trade routes. But trading along the Silk Road wasn't for the faint of heart. Caravans had to brave treacherous terrains, icy mountains, scorching deserts, and the ever-present threat of bandits. And let's not forget the logistics. Traveling hundreds or even thousands of miles with camels loaded with goods, all while keeping them safe and intact. As empires rose and fell, so did the fortunes of the Silk Road. Wars, plagues, and political instability could disrupt these trade networks at any time. Yet the lure of profit and the promise of new connections kept the traders coming back. The Silk Road's golden age eventually came to an end. By the 15th century, maritime trade routes had emerged as the dominant means of commerce. The age of exploration, with European powers setting sail for Asia, bypassed the overland routes that had been the lifeblood of intercontinental trade for centuries. With this shift, the once thriving cities along the Silk Road began to decline. But the legacy of the Silk Road lives on, not just in the goods that were traded, but in the cultural and intellectual exchanges that it fostered. Today, the spirit of the Silk Road is being revived in new forms. Modern initiatives like China's Belt and Road Initiative aim to reconnect these ancient pathways, bringing together nations and cultures once again through trade and cooperation. But the Silk Road reminds us that human connection across borders, languages, and cultures has always been a driving force of history. It's a story of exploration, ambition, and the enduring human spirit that continues to inspire us today. And that, my friends, is the story of the Silk Road, an ancient highway that brought the world together. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit that like button, share this video with fellow history buffs, and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. What other historical routes or eras would you like us to explore? Let us know in the comments below.